guys, let's try to get back in Mr. Holster's good graces. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Green Zebra from Founders. This is another one of the gauche style ales brewed with watermelon and sea salt. I don't know if you noticed, but there's one thing that they didn't put in here. Proud of them. I'm so proud of them. And this one weighs in at 10 IBUs, 4.6%. The other one was like, don't get it on anything white because it would stain. This one just looks like a regular beer, except for it has a tart watermelon smell. Cheers. Founders. I found a new style beer that I like, thanks to Founders, because there's no fucking coriander in here. Tardissius, no coriander. More fucking cowbell. Oh, I think my nipples are getting hard. Somebody's here. Could be UPS. Or not, they just came in. Could be the crazy Canadians, eh? Well, the other thing, I don't know what video you'll see first, but Odinworks. Tell ya, this selector is frickin' awesome. Especially, okay, if you're indecisive, don't get this. Don't get the Ambi modular safety from Odinworks, because this will work as a 45 degree, 90 degree throw. You can put the paddles on either side, which means you could have a small paddle here and the big paddle here, or you could flip it upside down and have it arc the other direction and have the big paddle here or the little paddle there, whatever way you want. 45 degree throw, 90 degree throw, paddles angling up like I did on both sides, paddles aiming down, big paddle forward, little paddle forward. I'm very happy with this. Not to mention it's now officially the last part. May or may not be putting the Strike Industries anodized red pins in there instead. I ordered a set. I'll see what they look like. That's right. Bet you can't do that with yours. That's a special feature with this latch, is this, so you just go and you're in on it, just like right there. So, Project Alicia. What do you guys think? Yeah, I know, Mr. Holster. Oh, I would have liked to have seen a little silver up front. Well, there's this much silver leading up to it, so get used to it. Sorry. Now? I don't know, let's just shoot it now. Just kidding. In case you missed it, Snowflake Melter was fulfilled last night. Brian McCown went over and purchased all of the remaining tickets, and me and John did a drawing, and the horny one himself, Jim, the Hornet Fixer, is now the owner of this here 1911 chambered in 45 ACP. So I got to get this shipped out to Florida Customs. I got to go online and get their address. So congratulations, Jim. And to be totally honest, and I know things change by the minute, I'm not sure now about this. The person that was very interested in it was my brother-in-law, and he fucked up his glasses at work today, and his are like mine, going to be somewhere between $400 and $500. So now I'm not quite sure what to do. You guys that know me and you guys that have met Michael know how much that he does for us. The hunting shack, all sorts of things. So I don't know. If I'm gonna have to make up my mind in the next day, it'll either be up on Snowflake Melter, or I'm gonna figure out how to come up with the money to purchase this for my brother-in-law. But that would mean selling another gun, and I'm not sure I really like him that much. But he sure wanted this. Boy, I tell you, 2.5 pounds on that trigger. Scaled it. Tardisius. Okay, let's roll through this shit. Then end first. Lunatic Dad, hey brother, had to unsub then resub. I wasn't getting notifications anymore. Glad I'm back. I'm glad you're back too. Lunatic Dad, if you guys, again, do you just want to see some completely fucked up videos of probably the normal family? Go sub the Lunatic Dad. Tell him the Real Cold Burnout sent you. Master 2, wow, 3rd. Smile Money, 4th, like in July. Rich, yes, happy Father's Day, brother. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Did you know that the most confusing day in Harlem is Father's Day? Midway Shooter, happy Father's Day, Ian, cheers. Happy Father's Day, my friend. You have done outstanding work as a dad. Smile Money, well, fuck you very much. So your comments are not good enough for me. Well, the iHeart Club is going to go over to watch my Hollow Point reruns. What are you talking about? I read everything, didn't I? Did I miss something? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, Smile Money, if I missed something. There was alcohol involved. And Keck, 8th. Fu Master Chew, 12. Yeah, I know. Since returning to work and all the gardening stuff going on, I haven't been shooting in a while. I am hoping to get some blasting done ASAP. Just so you know, the new trigger is insane. Oh. So basically, what my little Richie Poo has right now is this, except for it's not hydro dipped. He got the. I insisted. I gave a list, and I know I went a little over on my my budget, but Jay is a good friend, and Rich is a good friend, and one does fantastic work, and the other one had one of these, and I just wanted to make sure that what Rich got was this, just not hydro dipped. So the trigger was already pretty decent in this, with a pretty decent reset. But when Jay at Elite Ammunition gets done with the internals in this, first time you go shooting, better slip on a condom. Rich, he said 2 inches. Rich, looks like a nice all-day drinker, and I do like blueberry. Another fine review, brother. Cheers. Well, look for Grain Belt Blue, because it definitely rolls out of my refrigerator like there's no tomorrow. Smile money. I'm worried about Steve after hearing all those comments. He may need a hug. I'll get on that for you, Smile money. Aunt Keck, how much better with the beer brew babe? Or much better with the brew babe. Oh yeah, don't leave Steve in charge of that. This is the picture that I had up. This is the picture that I had up for that brew review, and you guys got Bette Midler. Fuck. Crazy Scotsman, holy fuck, 31 minutes for a lawnmower beer. Well, you know, there's other stuff involved. Crazy Scotsman, whiskey. American whiskey. That stuff from. See, this is how it arrived, and believe it or not, there wasn't a drop missing from the bottle. There is slowly now. Scotsman, you're an asshole. And Scotsman, I didn't make it to your shindig last night, and I'm not even gonna give you an excuse. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. Well, you know, after all, it was Father's Day, so what I did is I drank all day and then went to bed early. Actually, that's actually better than the Jack Daniels. Stephen Bush, XD's stink anyways. Get another Glock. Steve, conservative or not, what does that have to do with not dying? I don't even know what the question is now, so I can't. Tardisius, blueberry pie, yes. Blue beer, not in my world. Cheers, cowbell. Hazman, 440. You have a very busy sub pump. Oh, I know I'm jinxing myself, but what has it been? 5 years? 4 maybe, but I think 5 years since the whole compliancy thing, and as you can see, I'm still, it's a gray area. Yeah, that's still the first one. It's gonna be a wet ass day when that finally fails. And I know shit don't last forever. EMT Railfan. AED means that he needed Jim's automated external defibrillator. Oh. Okay, yeah, with Jim I can see that. Wade, big redneck Papa. The brew grill was mine. I was craving Chinese. Chinese takeout that night? Well, yeah, that would do. Wait again, the rain is what we call in Dixie a frog strangle. That. I guess it could be Jerry Choker. For me, it could be a Jerry Choker. Wait again. Water incident, listening to a toilet flush a couple of 100 times will do that to you. No, I'm standing here talking to you guys, and I look over, and, only on extreme, which the pictures that I showed you were on the other side of that wall, when the ground is so saturated it is no longer taking water, and the backyard is turning into a swimming pool, and you heard what the drain tile was trying to do. Yeah, it's not perfect. I mean, I know a lot of places that you guys don't even have basements, and for the most part, like when this house was built, 80 years ago, 81 years ago, this was like, nobody really even did anything in their basement. It was just a dark, grungy nothing zone, and now it's me and you. So the fact that, and it was actually a lot worse when we bought the house. I went around with this hydro patch shit. It's like it's concrete kind of stuff. Mix it up, and you got like 3, 2, 1. You took too long. It's like shit designed for by Mr. Holster. You fucking better get it done within these 3 seconds, or forget about it. But I went around and I looked for everything that didn't look right, and I patched it, and I got it down to, on a typical rainstorm, nothing. What we had here this last week, especially yesterday, I get a little thing coming in through there, and of course I've got carpeting in the reloading / safe room, and I get an area over here or over by the sub pump where it comes in, and I get an area at the bottom of the stairs where it comes in, and it all tries to flow to what used to be the original drain, and before the city decided that we all have to have that because they don't want to filter rainwater, which makes sense and all. But if that pump fails, it's Mr. Holster, minute 28, thank you. Did better today. Mr. Holster, 34th. Mr. Holster, we get 3¼ inches of rain Saturday night. It doesn't surprise me because it rolled through you on its way here. I watched that happen. Mr. Holster, I would rather shave my face with a cheese grater while chewing on tinfoil than have to ever look at Bette Midler ever again. This was a 4-pack. There's 2 more of these upstairs, and I'm guessing they'll go good with a cigar in about 15-20 minutes, or depending on this. Make sure I don't miss any comments from Smile Money because, yeah. Mr. Holster, did I miss the gun? What gun? I don't think so. Maybe. Mr. Ulster, and once again, he ends with a glass full of beer. It doesn't count when I reload. What the fuck? I could just open up one, we could drink it, I could turn the camera off, but no, I decided to hang out for a few more minutes, pour myself another one. God, tough crowd. Sharky, the fuck is the blue beer? Hell, for $300 plus shipping, one of these should make it across the pond along with the painting. the inability to roll it up does pose a challenge. A challenge indeed. Yeah, I think if it gets rolled up, it's just gonna... I mean, she's got like layers and like there's three-dimensional. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, it's not a roll-up thing, but I apologize. I gotta get on that. And that's another one of those considerations. Buy this, Sharky's gonna have to wait another 6 months. Don't make Sharky wait another 6 months. Sharky, prayers out for Wendy. Hope she is managing and things are looking up for her. It's tough. It's tough. I won't lie. She was very in love with Christopher. He was a great guy. Honored to call him a friend, and she used to get pissed off because we had so much in common, like especially our love for like 80s rock. Gunwild would appreciate. Sharky again. Asian brew babe with that amount of rack space? Hell, we don't have those over here. In case you're clueless, FFS for fuck's sakes. Oh, okay. I was going to say he had FFS on the end of that statement, and then he clarifies for me. Edit was due to spelling error. No need to read this bit. Too late. Sharky, damn, you must have a shit ton of rain with that pump going off every 5 seconds. My God, here it is sunny and about 85. So quit nippy. Smile money, damn, only 53 views and at least 10 of them are from me viewing the video. It is an obsession. I'm glad you're here for the obsession. Gunwild, you sold my rifle? You dick. No. I'm, unless I can come up with some options in, like, the next few hours, this is going to end up back on Snowflake Melter. And it sucks because, it's, actually is looking like a pretty decent rifle. 30-06. The fucking trigger is awesome. I mean, you're just looking for, something relatively light to go harvest some animals. Sorry, I can't help it. Yeah, it's empty. So Gunwild is probably going to end up back up there. Hey, normally... Oh, sorry, I gotta drink this at the same time. So, my race gun didn't run well after Joey fucked it up. And it had to be disassembled out there because we were just wondering if for some weird reason that some of the aftermarket parts were causing a problem. One of them being the big mouth magwell. So I took the magwell off and it ran just as fucked up. Well, it ran perfect when I shot it, but when Joey fucked it all up. But long story short, I went to go put the magwell back on and the fastener snapped. And the Glock store, the person that answered my email, told me that I could not buy one of these fasteners. I had to buy another $120 magwell to get it. And of course, me being me, I emailed them back and said, "Are you fucking insane? A fucking little fastener? And you're telling me I have to buy the entire fucking magwell? That is crap." And then someone else emailed me, a guy named Jay, and he said, "Oh, I apologize. I can get you. For all of the bullshit you've had to go through. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you a couple, and I'm gonna send them out for free." Okay. He goes, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay. He did. He called me. He said, "Hey, Eric, this is Jay. I'm logged into their system. I have an account with them." And he's like, "Yeah, I apologize. I don't know why you were told that. I'll get a couple of these sent out to you." That was like almost a month ago. Whenever Joey and NIHAP were here, and I have repeatedly emailed both this Jay guy and their general email in, and said, "Well, it's been a month. And nobody's getting back to me." So, Glock Store, at this moment in time, I'm not very happy with you, because all I need is this fastener. And I tried finding it locally, and I was not able to. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure what the thread pitch is on it, so it makes it kind of hard to order another one, unless I want to, yes, Joey, tap that hole and do it myself. Okay, that Gunwild has the last official comment. I'm heading into the I Heart Club. Mr. Holster, thank God you're doing a brew review. And Mr. Holster stands as the only person in the I Heart Club. Gonna try to make this a shorter brew review. Got the whole, well, not the whole family. My lovely daughters are not going to be here, but got the Canadians and my father-in-law, and I'm not sure who else over for dinner tonight. So, but Mr. Holster, you. Hmm. 10 IBUs. IBUs, of course, if you're not sure, is the bitterness scale. Mikkeller 1000 is a beer that I love, and the 1000 stands for the IBU rating. So this, I want to say, on the IBUs on, say, Tardisius, his Coors Light is 7. So this is relatively easy drinking. A nice, sweet but tart flavor to it. Watermelon. And the other thing that was on there is the Himalayan salt, sea salt. Oh, I'm sorry. It just says sea salt. So basically, now if that last one I had, they just skipped that shit coriander, that would have probably been a very good beer. This from Founders is a very good beer. But you're going to have to like a sweet, tart beer. Going in a little bit different direction than a lambic, but still very tasty. Kind of, you're still getting that, like, that ale or lager kind of still making its presence, unlike a lambic, which is going to be more just staying on that sweet tart side. So, just another thing from Founders I love. And I'm going to give this a 9. It would have gotten more if they could have boosted the alcohol, but Green Zebra. Yeah, fuck you, coriander. Okay. Cheers, guys, and like I said, I'll make a decision on this, and if it shows up tonight on Snowflake Melter, then you'll know that I didn't have any other option but to raffle it off. So, cheers, guys. Probably won't be seeing me tomorrow. I have an appointment. Tuesday. And Wednesday probably won't see me either, because I'm going to be going to go see Trump. They're already trying to organize a group. The fuck Trump movement or something like that. Samantha sent it to me, and she said, "What?" Or she left a comment. She was like, she sent me the link, and she's like, "Look at this. Talk about immature." Yeah, you are. Again, I put the question out there for the fucking libtards, and nobody can seem to answer it. Is there just what? Is there just too much prosperity possible with Trump? Is it closing the fucking borders so we stop getting illegal pieces of shit destroying our economy and our well-being? Having said that, you want to legally come here? Legally come here. But to fucking sneak across the border and have some cunt like Nancy Pelosi say, "Hey, come on in and vote Democrat," so that we can manipulate and control people, even though it turns out the majority of people think like we do. God bless America. Support the men and women of the military that fought and died to protect what we have. And I know people like Johnny Watson say, "I was willing to give up my life so that fucking libtard could have their say." I'm sorry. Sorry, Johnny. I wasn't in the military. Could not be more proud of the people that are, and I do everything I can to support them. But as far as I'm concerned, liberalism is a mental disorder, and it's what's fucking up our country. And I don't know if he'd talk about it, but the kind of manipulation that is going on in our educational system, somebody, good friend of mine, maybe he was on the Brew Review on Blog Radio recently, the children in this area are basically being told that Trump is the Antichrist. And that if he's left in power, the children will be slave labor. So that's the disinformation that we're up against. Not tired of winning. Cheers.